we've made brief contact with Songbird after we went to this voodoo hideout with Reed to meet this old contact of theirs who's a member of the Voodoo Boys, blind netrunner who ended up dying after making contact. Turns out Songbird's sort of using the... I mean, I could be wrong about this, but I think she's using the black wall as like a proxy almost, or she's using part of the code of the black wall to get in touch with us and connect with us, which is ultimately extremely dangerous because that might end up destroying the black wall apparently and releasing all the free AIs, rogue AIs. So she revealed that she has been taken in by Hansen, who lives in this big yellow tower here. We're looking for a way in. Reed is trying to squeeze some of his contacts, find a way in. We've got to talk to Mr. Hands, but we did have a text message from one of the coppers. So it was Bill and Charlie. Bill was the sensible one, apparently. V. Sorry, I didn't get in touch sooner. Recording check, we're okay. But I needed time to process everything that happened in Dodger's den. How about you drop by the Glen to say hi? Laid down my badge to open up a business of my own. Strapped for time right now, but I'll come eventually. Yeah, Preem. What kind of business? A PI? I bet you're a PI. You'll see it for yourself. Alright, no, okay. Be sure to come on it with an empty stomach. You want a second helping for sure. Yeah, these guys who we just saw literally gut someone to try and get a drug deal out of their stomach have opened a food place. Maybe it's just Bill. It might be him and his wife. It might not be Charlie. Charlie was the reckless one, right? Yeah, we could do that. As a little break from more serious things. I was just clearing out my inventory. Because we've got some cool new weapons. We got a tier 5++ Palika. But what I might do is, because we picked up that Chow, that iconic Chow. Hang on. Where is it? What was it called? The Ogu. So it fires a burst of 2 explosive rounds. Hits have a high chance of dismemberment. Each dismemberment increases crit chance and chance to apply bleeding. So that would tie in really cool with our melee stuff. I did check. Apparently, update 2.1 has broken the melee finishers, which I was curious myself. The finisher just seems to be a simple like flick, whereas when you look in the character panel, if you look at the cool finishes here, I think there's more than one type of it. So that's a little annoying. It's tempting me to reallocate the points here. Because that is one of the main reasons, right? You feel cool doing those finishes, but not much I can do with that until they update the game again, which will probably break my mods as well. And I did notice, which I hadn't noticed before, that Chimera core, I think it was, that we got, can be turned into one of 4 iconic mods. So obviously I'm going to lean towards either the smart mod or the melee mod, but we're not really using a sword just yet. So this gives you a chance to instantly kill, and whereas this one, it's weird, 5% chance to apply a quick hack effect. Is that on each shot that connects? So we are running a smart weapon mod, so I'll go for Academy. So then what I'll do is I'll forego divided we stand for a little bit and try out this Palika. And for the Palika, because it says it can be unequipped, so it's not binding. And then yeah, we'll put Neil on as well. Come on, Neil. Oh, sorry, wrong slot. On this. And then what we'll also do is we will upgrade the Chow, the Ogu, because we've got loads of... it costs a lot, but... and I'll upgrade this if we decide to use it again, because we have got sort of one-shot weapons here. It's a shame this doesn't have any mod slots, but it's such a small gun. I guess that's fair enough. I do need to go and sell a bunch of stuff eventually, but so here is the Ogu. No, that's the Calica. There it is. Cool. I've used these before. They fire like 2-shot bursts usually. So we'll give that a try, and we'll call Mr. Hands, see what he has to say.
Hands, need a favor.
Straight to biz. I like it.
Aiming to go to an upcoming shindig at the Black Sapphire.
Lusting to dance with the devil. V, the place is inaccessible and treacherous in equal parts. You cannot simply walk in uninvited as opposed to, say, Konpeki Plaza.
Surely there's some way in.
I'll need to twist an arm or a leg. Thanks to you, I have a veritable buffet of limbs to choose from.
So you can make it happen.
So, doable, you think?
You helped to solidify my position in Dogtown. I'm happy to return the favor. We'll conclude this in person. I'll need some hours. Meet me at the Heavy Hearts.
Thanks, Hands.
Right, cool. So maybe he wouldn't have done that if he wouldn't have done some of the gigs here. Right. What they don't have: minotaurs, wyverns, exoskeletons, snipers perched in watchtowers. Either way, either we get some ironclad intel or the conventional way in is out. Not exactly a confidence booster, especially coming from a super spy, or chill, I'll find us something. What's that odd expression? This ain't my first trespass of a max security hotel. Yeah, ultimately we're not going to have... I know we are sort of dependent on Songbird and Reed, but this is Night City after all. You can only really depend on yourself, so yeah, I'll find a way in. Right, so in the meantime, while we just wait for Hands, we can go and visit Bill. So I imagine that's in the journal. Yeah, we'll meet them in the Glen. And then on the way back, we can probably do this gig over here to unlock the next suite of gigs in Dogtown. Or maybe you need to do the main quest to do this, but... Alright, let's head home. That's where we're from after all. Right, what should we go for? I feel like a bit of Night FM. Oh, I could do one of those car gigs. There was one nearby, wasn't there? Oh well. I think there was one near the Grand Imperial Mall. See you later, fellas. Yeah, I'm just going to check at the Grand Imperial. I know these cars... Oh no, we already got this car, didn't we? That ridiculous car chase. I love using the bikes though. I like using the cars as well, but some of them just have such poor visibility in first person that just makes it a little more inconvenient to use. And you know, it's harder to weave through traffic and stuff, so. Perfect time for a midnight snack. Oh, why have you opened somewhere here? It's right opposite City Hall. I just wish that they had a few more skins for the Kusanagi, because the new version of the Kusanagi, this one, the Peacekeeper, that obviously I've got the mod that allows you to change the car skins. It sounds so much better than the base one. That is just the base one doesn't sound anywhere near as aggressive. Isn't this place like a 6th Street safe haven, this place? Yeah, it's like right next to City Hall. Right, there is a gun store in here, right? I'm pretty sure there is. Back here, right? I'm sure I've used it before. I just want to quickly sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Second Amendment right here. I remember things. I've been here before. Right, I'm just going to quickly get rid of all the non... Just to pull in a little bit of cash. None of these will be... Oh god! It's an iconic. God, I was like, none of these are going to be iconic at base level. Whoops. Now I'm going to have to check. Yeah. I broke down all the tier 5 ones that I didn't want. So I better upgrade this just so that. Are any of these iconics? Cool green sword, but we can't upgrade it. So nice. Right. What have you got for sale? Any smart stuff? What is that? Head hopper. Smart. +2 lock-on targets. Yeah. Thank you. These are. It's valuable buying the lower level mods just because you can just. You get loads of engineering experience for them anyway. Whoops. Even if it's for stuff you don't need, you still get a bit of a skill buff from crafting them all. That advert is... Oh no, we're in Valentino turf, not 6th Street. What am I talking about? Breakout hot dogs. Honestly, mate, this is the worst possible place.
V! Hey, V! Billy's best scop wiener's right over here.
What are you doing, man? Look at this!
Hello.
What an absolute hole. What happened to Charlie?
Where'd you leave Charlie?
Yeah, he stayed on the force. Keeps his distance. All for the best, I guess.
Yeah, you get fired?
What happened, Bill? The NCPD sack you?
Choom, I sacked them. Had enough. All that stress in the Dodger biz? Think I popped 2 ulcers from that alone.
All right, Bill, hold the deets.
Okay. Anywho, brought you here because, well, you changed my life, Choom. Wanted to thank you.
Not for the better.
No, it ain't much, but here, grab some meds.
No. Mate, this place needs some serious investment. You need a security guard, you need a bigger sign because it's literally in a garage. No.
Bill, buddy, don't be a gonk. Think you and Stella need him more than I do.
You sure? Well, all right. You're a good choom, V. Thanks for everything.
Sure. Actually, smells pretty good.
No.
What you got on the menu?
For you, anything. What's your flavor?
Good lord. Permanently increases stamina regen rate, sure. Nourishment status.
Criminals be warned. The NCPD is watching. Over 70%.
Yeah, why this though, mate? Surely you could come up with a better. But fair enough, right? You want to open a hot dog stand, but why do it in a garage where no one can see it?
Scop dog stand. Really think that's a good idea?
Gotta stand for I can run a full-on restaurant, right?
Yeah.
True, first step's the hardest, but you still gotta take it.
Alright, can I give you some money? Get you a better place? Bloody hell. Hey, look at this. This is a terrible location, Bill. How's anyone going to find you? You're just going to get robbed by Valentino's. What a ridiculous business decision. Twins. Drug addicts everywhere. Great place to buy a hot dog. NCPD right outside. Next to City Hall. Oh man. Alright, let's decide what we're going to do. Yeah, we were going to go and do that gig in Pacifica. I've obviously got loads of stuff I can do in the base game bits. But most of that is in the original playthrough, so... we'll do that if we need to... I'll probably do Kerry's quest, you know, if we've got another bit like this where we've got time, because I don't like skipping time. I wonder how hard it is to get to City Hall, because it's really heavily protected. There's like loads of guards out there. I've had a little look. Like when I was doing my roleplay bit, the building that I was on top of is around here. There's one that the highway goes really close to. Can't remember which one it is. I don't think it's this highway bridge. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's maybe just over there, underneath that bridge. Right, let's change the bike. I think because this default one is this one and it doesn't have a speedo on it, the electronic display, the display doesn't come up on any of the other base ones. I usually like the black one, but that's like a dirty red. We'll go for the green one actually. Where's... Yeah, we'll go for the green one. Right. This should be... I feel like this is the animals gig. Let's see how this looks. Well, the lights match. Nice. Oh, that's the wrong turning! I can't remember if Kerry's side quest influences Johnny in the ending, so I will probably do it for that just in case. Can't remember the last time I came through this tunnel. Yeah, well, that's one of the new cars. It's an old Herrera, I think. Are you lost?
I tear you apart, hear me?
Scavs, fighters. No, this looks like a new one. This isn't the one I was thinking of. They must have gotten rid of that.
Attention, this is Kurt Hansen.
Hello, V. Van on the loose. It needs retrieving. Coordinates provided. Head there. Quite simple as these things go. Except, you should expect animals prowling. Likely feral.
Yep.
Details attached.
Unfinished end cart station. Oh, thievery. Let's be stealthy then. Here's the sitch. You need to enter an animal den, steal a certain van carrying medical stims, and a modified lidocaine, to be precise. No, this is the same one from the base game. Keep in mind the cargo's rather hot. Stolen already once before from Maelstrom. I feel like this is in a different place compared to the base game. I could be wrong. Those metal mongers use the lidocaine for initiation rites, whereas they intend to use it as an ingredient in their favorite juice cocktail. The animals. Whereas the animals intend to use it as an ingredient. Right, that's a typo. In my line of work, we call this a market shortage. What do you say we up the demand even more? Step 1, steal the van. Step 2, I resell the lidocaine to Ripperdoc. Step 3, they sell it at market price. Step 4, profits. Yeah.
Proved effective. What else can I say? Rosalind, if you're ever really in downtown, we're ready to welcome you with open arms.
Right, animals everywhere. Let's get pinging. I can't see anyone else.
Oh shit! I'm fucking pumped!
I'm pumped, man!
Don't tell me how to live my fucking life!
Those are those scabs over there though? Yeah, so they're not involved here. How do you want to live your life, ladies? Yeah, that's why Angie's appearance was so surprising, because Angie was in, you know, in the Boxer quest. Angie was like insanely like small compared to these people, and Angie was smoking hot. Let's be honest. Right, yeah. So I vaguely remember this. I think I maybe came from the other side, which is why I don't recognise the place. I feel like you can get in via a tunnel rather than taking the really obvious route here. Let's just have a little look at least.
No, already said I don't give a shit. Uh-huh.
Right, here's where we ping. Right, you can kill that dude with the bench press as well. Don't want any surprises. Right, it's just the bench press guy. But yeah, there is a tunnel that you drive the car out from.
Uh-huh.
But I think you need to get the keys, I seem to remember. Should we go the risky way down here? Oh god.
The Grand Imperial
Mall. Mall. Yeah, let's hop our way down here. Okay, we're right next to these dudes here.
Uh-huh.
Right, is Is there a way to just hop down here? It's going to be tight. Very dark in here as well. Can I get on top of that pipe there, or is that grid above it? Oh, we're here. We're here. We're out here. Right, there he is. So we can mark that. Now, I think you can kill them with this. Yeah. Seems a bit harsh. And here's the tunnel. I think the exit is on that side. Right, so we need to find the van. I think the van is there, maybe? Is that it? No?
Not the van we're looking for.
No?
Check out these tracks, though. Go deeper down the tunnel.
Right, so these three might be the ones we need to take out so we can get a bit of a smoother passage. I feel like some of them are going to start moving around. We've got a lot of body storage, so we've got a bin, we've got a trash can, a dumpster there, the refrigerator there, so that's at least 3 bodies, I think. Got another big one here. And there's a guy back here, right? Yeah, big guy's back here. He's the boss. I feel like there's keys back there for the van. So how much would it cost to overload this? 2, system collapse, 28. Yeah, so we could do both. I just hope that doesn't make a loud noise. Right, I think that is the play. I feel like that's going to be loud, so...
Come out, I'll give you
What?
a kiss! You ain't
Oh,
shit.
Christ. I need to distract him now. Shit.
What the?
Is he dead now?
The fuck is that little cunt stay?
That was a. I think that he was supposed to die there from the weights, but he saw. He technically saw him die. Is he coming out?
Come on out. Looking forward to meeting you.
Right, well, screw this up a bit. Well, we've got everyone tagged at least. I think if I would have done it in the other order, it would have worked. So we need to go take out Boss Man. So let's just find the... I don't know what the hell's stuck on his arse, but... Is it this van? I do think we need keys. We need to get rid of this turret.
This is a safe space. Trust me.
Well, maybe.
I do think there is a good reason to go back here. Oh, wait, is there more than one of them? I think there's just one dude back here, so...
Sawyer still mate. He's to do. An explosion of shit.
Well, I don't think there were cameras. Right, okay, I was wrong about the keys, maybe. Hot pants? Yep, just what I wanted. Important notice to all units. Due to budget cuts, all work on the station will cease until further notice. All units prepare heavy equipment for relocation to the surface. Secure tech drones and tools. Secure the main entrance, corridors, A to D, and ventilation shafts. In the event of compensation delays this month, please direct your questions to City Hall. Department of Infrastructure. Jonas Limol, Senior Engineer. Oh, right. Let's check the computer though. Brandon Frost. Those cunts from Maelstrom ain't shit to me, but there's attention due to one, Brandon Frost. Some of you remember the name. A few years back he buried a few of us alive in concrete at an abandoned dock. Scrolled an ex-BD of it. It circulated a few days before we broke every bone in every BD dealer who touched one. But Frost is still out there. He finally crawled out of some rock he was living under. I think it's time we offered him a warm welcome. I want him alive. Brandon Frost! We have heard of that. And this is a junk one. Upcoming work. Season secure the stadium parking lot. That's urgent, so that's the Militech stuff. Sorry, the Netwatch main quest. Monica Steiner apparently is looking to nomads for help. Could be hollow street talk, could be legit. That's why we gotta check. Generators from the Tinos still don't work. Incompatible transistors. Head to their shop in the Glen to sort it. Guerrera's no more use to us. Time to put that bitch out to pasture. Specifically outside our zone. And I can hear concrete boots are in fashion this season. Maybe give her a pair. Like, a lot of that stuff is connected to other quests, which is really cool. You know, they're like scanner missions and stuff you run into. And I'm sure Brendan Frost is someone you run into. Right, I'm just going to wing it because I don't really need these anymore. There we go. Right, I'm sure that there were keys. I really remember there being keys.
Now we see whether Peralez will be able to realize his ambitious promises.
No way. What is this?
Come on. We could be friends, right?
Okay, yeah, definitely don't want to go this way. I'm positive there were keys.
Show. New episodes every Friday.
I'm so sick of this Chromanticore advert, man. Right, sorry, big man, but you shouldn't have waited back here on your own. Alright. So, there's one dude, one person, sorry, blocking the exit. We've taken the turret down. So I think we just need to...
No.
System collapse. Punch it! Isn't there a, like a... Oh, there's a bunch of them here. I imagine we're going to get chased now, though. Near the mall. Oh. No, I want his bike.
The prick head off!
I don't know where they've gone. Oh god, the doors come off. All the cargo. Yeah, they were waiting on vehicles at the exit, so. Oh damn it, I missed me entrance.
Badges!
Sorry, man. Excuse me, ladies.
You made me a wealthier man, V. You raised the animals' hackles, too. Kudos. I respect those who make an impression. In the event of more work, I'll know the number to call. Contract closed.
Right, so we got a message from Reed. Alex tried leveraging some contacts, all busts. One officer willing to open a back door for us suddenly went dark, probably choking on dirt or salt water by now. Got one of my own who could give us an outside chance, but that son of a bitch is the best at what he does, not wanting to be found. We could call Rogue, right? Right, so we're still waiting for Mr. Hands. So we could have some fun in the meantime. I would like to go back to the stadium area. That was a really cool place, and we've got some iconic weapons we want to pick up from there. Maybe we're not going to get any more gigs from Mr. Hands until we do this part of the main quest. That's technically our apartment, which is ridiculous. And I should maybe visit a Ripper Dock to upgrade some stuff. So let's go and take down the... I think these are the only Cyber Psychos I've got left. Ah, damn it. I am curious as to whether this quest, how this Cyber Psycho thing, you know how Regina was saying she was like keeping them alive and trying to help them. So I was just curious as if they've changed that so you can maybe see more direct results to that. Right, I can't remember this one. Nice. Is this like a netrunner who's... I seem to remember who's got like his own little hidey hole here?
Near the gym, there's this walkway where people are falling off the map. Find out what's going on. Just don't disappear yourself.
Yeah. Not heard from Regina for a while. Yeah, underpass near the Grand Imperial Mall. Some homeless folks have been disappearing there. Folks. I'd say it's a toss-up between the animals and the voodoos, but the attack one eyewitness described was brutally horrific. And more importantly, there was only one attacker. Unresponsive, no pulse. Shot with high caliber rounds, most likely from a turret. So yeah, I think that this is a netrunner who's gone a bit AWOL. Was there another way in? I don't think so. Yeah, another turret one. Death. Weird that he's there, maybe... already in combat. So I can already see that's probably a camera. I seem to remember this being a netrunner. Friendly mode, please. Yeah, he's got robots as well. And drones. Ping, thank you. He's got 2 drones. I don't think I've ever tried to... Oh, now I'm trapped. Ben de Balion. Oh! Now, this gun is pretty strong. We're obviously a bit over leveled here. Oh, where are you going, man? Don't shoot him in the head. Let's try this Palica. That does way too much damage. Yeah, I can't kill him, remember. Let's just get him with a contagion. Oh, I need to regen the ram. Damn it. That should take him down. Nothing else on him. Swiss cheese? Are you joking? Ronald P.T. Malone. Right. It's a pretty hefty net running setup here, man. I'll read that shortly. Plantain. Yummy. A job offer from Space Boy. That can only go well, right? I heard from a friend you deal with recon and risk assessment. My interest is the gym. Can I count on you? Your friend gave you my rate too. For the gym it's double. Fucking robbery, but it's a deal. Meet you at your place tomorrow. Early. Yo, I fucked up. Wanted to fry this gonk. I hired trying to leave. No witnesses or pay the fucking fortune, he asked. Except he had defensive chrome and eked out living and fucked me up bad. Then Netwatch joined the party and I barely slipped out the net before they fried me. Fucking clusterfuck, man. I'm holed up in my spot and I feel like my brain's doing gymnastics in my skull. I'm seeing more and more scabs around, but I don't know if they're like really here or not. Gotta help me out somehow, brother. Please. Right, so he was Space Boy. I am Space Boy. Right, so it was a VDB runner. Looks like he wanted to move up the ranks by taking over the gym, hide a merc who he then tried to zero, blowing his own cover from Netwatch. I knocked him out, but he's still breathing. Hey, what? See, that's the same button. Is it? What? That was A, not X. Thanks for keeping him alive, V. I'll have my people come pick him up. He must be scared shitless. And revolution, baby. You want to hear the latest word on the street? Gotta be some sort of ruckus with the voodoo boys. I heard they're arming up, getting ready for war. Like, peeps are saying they got some underground factory where they're building robots and clones and shit, so they can rise up against Hansen. Man, I'd write it off as the usual bullshit, but I got a tune I trust saying the Netwatch agent's been hanging around. And tune, if there's Netwatch, there's trouble. There may be some truth to the talk. Who the hell is this? Ronald P.T. Malone? We've already done this, right? This was a gig. They had a whole room full of robots, right? And they all short-circuited and we killed the Netwatch agent, so... Whoa, You think they're going to march on the Black Sapphire? And yeah, but how many bots are we talking? Pretty sure Hansen would wipe them, just going by numbers alone. Yeah, exactly. There weren't that many. There were like 20 of them. Maybe 30. All Ronnie's seen stupidest suicide ops. If you got something to prove, that means you think you're fighting for what's right. And ain't that all you need? Shit. For the right cause, it's worth poking holes in any system. Maybe His Majesty will at least feel something bite him on the arse. Guess we gotta wait and see. But your boy's looking out for the revolution, baby. Am I forgetting something, like, massively important? Ronald P.T. Malone. Right, this might be new now, so I'm just going to read Mr. Hands, actually. When he was still Wade Bleecker, the Petrochem employee, practically everyone knew him. Since scrubbing his ID from existence and adopting the persona of Mr. Hands, specific as resident fixer, that's no longer the case. His appearance and true identity are a closely guarded secret. In his previous life, Wade climbed fairly up the Petrochem corporate ladder, but after a sudden shake-up in upper management, someone decided blood needed spilling at the altar of corporate efficiency. Unfortunately for Bleecker, he was chosen as its unfortunate sacrificial lamb. He proved cunning enough to survive the initial assassination attempt, but when an official bounty was put on his head, he had no choice but to change his name and face and disappear for good. Mr. Hands is a businessman through and through, cool-headed, calculating, and supremely focused on his objective. Precisely what the objective is, however, remains a mystery to all but Mr. Hands himself. Interesting. Good reason to be in Dogtown there, then, isn't it? Stay away from the corpse. Ronald. Who the hell are you, Ronald? No one with a character entry? Strange. Maybe it was someone Reed put me in touch with and I'm just completely forgetting about it. Maybe it's just one of these contacts. Is it something Mr. Hands said, maybe? No, not that one. No idea. Lovely view. Oh yeah, this is a deal going down, isn't it, over here? Scavengers. Alright, we've not had a message from Mr. Hands about more gigs. I don't really want to do the fist fighting stuff. Go try the other cyber psychos. Yeah, because I want to finish these off, so. This is a Tiger Claw.
0.9 Night FM. Experience mystery on the dark side of radio.
Yeah, I think that this is a Tiger Claw related one. Oh, hang on. This is literally where we just dropped off that van. I wonder if it's still there. It is still there. Right, that's the one we want. How many of them are there? Jesus. 5? Oh, this is a boxer. Gave it my best, but still wasn't good enough. KO'd in the 10th. Got a minute to talk. At the Dream Gig bar. Yeah, sure, mate. Damn, we didn't really need to kill Angie then, did we? Right, let's get some recon grenades. I'd rather not have a shootout here. Oh, what the hell? How can I not fit through that gap?
Ça y est là. Ça y est même. Pour qu'ils ont fait ça prend bon temps ça. Mais vérifier tout ça, moi t'es gain pour vérifier.
Oh!
Saloperie à pas loin, non?
Oh man.
Sentir.
Oh, I'm rumbled. I'm rumbled. Oh! Oh, Jesus.
Jusqu'à la mort.
Right, sack this. Get me some smoke grenades. Oh, let's try the flashbangs actually.
Descendez à tour.
It's a shame I can't do the animation, isn't it? Oh well, I wanted to do it stealthily, but they were too tightly packed. I could have tried, yeah, I should have used the smoke bombs. Yeah, damn it, I didn't think. Alright, here we go. I'm only...
Real beauty, isn't she? Grab the cords to my drop spot and fly.
I'm only... Oh!
Fucking hell!
I'm sorry! You clipped in out of nowhere, man. I'm only doing this because it's a new thing as opposed to doing stuff we did in the original playthrough. This handles better than you'd think it would. I know I've got some messages to read. I'll do that when we've presumably been ambushed a million times on the way. Oh my god, how far away is this one, Moo?
Bad news.
Yes, I know.
So chop chop or I'm down a client.
Where's the timer? On the map. It's underneath the map. Oh, the brakes! Jesus! Not driving a mattress. God. We're still on Night FM? Yeah. Okay, at least you don't have to fight anyone. I'd prefer a timer over that. Are we going all the way back to Watson? Maybe. It looks like Japantown, I think. I love having like a general feel for where stuff is in the city though. Oh! I mean, just from like the graffiti, certain things around, you can just tell where you are, the types of cars that are around, the architecture of different bits. Oh god, we're going to what's it called now? That's what I just said about recognising places. I can't even, not Haywood. Yeah, Norfolk, where all the mansions are. Oh my god, we've got 45 seconds. Why are you making me go at this stupid windy bit in this ridiculous six-wheel car? We should make this, as long as I don't crash. Oh, it's in the car park where you could buy the big limo thing in the original game.
Not gonna lie, V. You got a gift.
Oh, the interior on
Thanks
this is
for the
nice.
help, V. My chum will do the finishing touches. Check the drop point, your reward.
Cheers, mate.
Just don't spend it all on XPDs and glitter.
I don't touch glitter.
92.9
Right, an Achilles tech rifle.
Experience mystery on the dark side of radio.
Scopes. Lexington. 4 grand. Netrunner. And the auto fixer discount. Nice. Netrunner, I think 60 is the maximum for these things. Yeah. I just need solo stuff. Oh, cool. We're close to the engineer perk point. That'll be useful. Kind of close to this one. Nowhere near it on the solo. If I'm using this smart shotgun, though, we should get some points for that. But I don't use any blunt weapons. LMG, SMG. What is that? Light machine gun, heavy machine gun. Right. Let's check what messages we've got here. Mr. Hans sent it first. Heavy hearts. The building is a large imitation pyramid. I dare say you can't miss it. You'll need the elevator access code as well, 2589. Nice. Recon. Yeah, tried leveraging some contacts. Well, I found my friendly ghost, but it was a non-starter, another dead end. Alex and I have exhausted all reasonable options, V. So if you can get anything operable from Mr. Hans, we have no choice but to resort to a half-baked plan with half-baked aliases. Not ideal. I trust you understand the stakes. If they catch on while we're still inside Hansen's citadel, we're never walking out. Interesting. Right, so let's go to Heavy Hearts. We've been there before, fortunately. Scope the place out. Right, should we drive something different this time? I do love driving the VTEC, to be honest. If we're going to drive a car. I mean, the Caliburn's great, but it's just too out of control. I've got it in red, so it looks like a big Ferrari. I just love the interior on it. I love the stuff that's on the top here. Oh god, how did I go the wrong way? I know this thing's out of control as well, but the Caliburn feels so light that it feels like you can't control it. Alright. Now, I mean, wouldn't it be possible to use, you know, that Alex had that, like, digital face thing? I mean, she didn't look massively different, but she looked different enough that I imagine you wouldn't be able to get ID'd. Because I imagine Hansen knows who Reed is. Right, let's go Samizdat. Bit of electronica. This is one of the easier cars to drive because the nose is shorter because it's a rear engine car. It's the front engine cars that are really tough to drive. In first person, I mean. Oh! Right, we're going back to Dogtown, baby. Oh, Jesus. Oh. It's stupid overtaking on the hill. I do wish there was a Nomad version of this. So the Nomad version of this is the isn't this version of a Quadra, is it? It's the front engined one. Oh wait, no, maybe it's the other Nomad one a version of this. I thought that was. No, it is this one, isn't it? I can't remember now. No, it probably is, isn't it? Another drop. Yeah, there's a drive entrance to the Heavy Hearts Club, right? Yeah. Arrive in style. Yeah, I thought the other Nomad car was a version of this, maybe. Could be wrong. I thought it was a Mizutani. No, I can't. I'm not sure. Yeah, we've already been through the rigmarole of getting in, so... It's me again. Right, have we got any new people to talk to now that we're in like a main quest? 2589. Private rooms, I guess. There's a key card floor. Interesting. Oh, he's got kids. He just said that.
I see. And what is it your mother can't help you with? Not to worry. I'll find him the moment I get home. Can that be our deal? You've my word, Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear.
I love you too. Bye-bye now.
Ah, if it isn't V. V, my favorite merc. Splendid. What you completed for me significantly shifted the playing field vis-a-vis Hansen. Excellent work, precisely as requested.
This feels a bit sarcastic. He's a lot older than I thought he'd be, but yeah, I guess he's used to be a corpo, so he's had a whole life doing that at Biotechnica.
Come on, Hans. Flattery, really? Seems a little beneath you.
An overused tactic. Agreed. Unnecessary. No, V, this is strictly business. For those who do their work well, praise is a mere restating of the facts.
Yeah, I thought this might be behind a screen or something.
Maybe the one thing I didn't expect, to see the man behind the hollow curtain. The elusive Mr. Hands in the flesh.
Not only did you rescue those clowns in blue, you also managed to eliminate Dodger.
Cool.
Calm, collected, and professional. Bravo. You have proven to be a person I can trust. Hence my decision to drop the veil and meet in person. A rare occurrence, I assure you. Were I to have more virtuosos like you, I wager I'd have more than Dogtown in my grasp. Dogtown, Pacifica, then I'd line up the rest, snort, and it'd be done.
Interesting. So, because obviously those those gigs can go differently, right? You could probably turn over the coppers to the...
Working with bona fide professionals, positively a treat.
Right. Can we get to the point here?
Gigs you had me do. How will they solve your Hansen sitch?
Take a boxer. He can't knock out his opponent. What then? He goes to work on the body. Once his adversary's stamina wanes, he looks for his opening, connects fists with jaw. I know it may not seem all that clear from where you stand, but the gigs you have completed will allow me to audaciously shift some of the pawns and figures on the chessboard that is Dogtown. Checkmate is but a few moves away.
You want to be the man in charge. It's going to be tough, that though, right? A fixer, I mean, he's got the... You need muscle to run this place though, right? You have to be able to prevent the NCPD and the corps from getting in the main entrance.
Our business grows cold.
Take it you prefer Dogtown with no Hansen at the helm.
Hansen wields much power, greedily so. He's also clever. These traits I tolerate, even value, when occurring in isolation. But all at once? No. Especially not in one who grips an entire district in the palm of his hand. It makes business trying. Interest you in some tea? It's my own blend.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
So, how did this combat zone become Dogtown? Do you know?
Yeah, after the war. Yeah, the Unification War. This is interesting because he is essentially a corpo. So all that means we just can't trust anybody from any angle.
Shall we continue?
I don't think we can trust Songbird. We can't trust Reed. Can't trust Hans, can't trust Hansen. They're all corpos, essentially, right? Because Hansen's from Militech, this guy's from Biotechnica, Reed is from the NUSA government, so they're all corporates.
Heard this and that. Something to do with the war?
2069. Colonel Hansen led an operation colorfully called Midnight Storm. The objective? To occupy this combat zone and establish an NUSA staging ground in Night City. Soon after, the sides agreed to a ceasefire. Hansen's force was left to fend for itself. Headquarters, the public, everyone feigned ignorance, pretending Hansen and company were never here. But our good colonel decided to put down roots. He declared this combat zone an NUSA territory. In our terms, he carved out an enclave for himself and went from soldier to arms dealer overnight. Marooned he was. 2 weeks for a bullet to reach his brain, everyone thought. But his brain remained intact, and he became a force to be reckoned with. A man whose existence is a threat to many is a dangerous man indeed.
Right. So I imagine the thing here is Hans must have some sort of burgeoning deal with Militech to feel like he can pull this off. Because if it was Arasaka would just reintegrate this into the rest of Night City because they have a stronghold on the rest of NC. So he maybe, yeah. He's got to have some sort of corporate back in here. Unless he just plans on taking over Barguest himself. But... Right, so where do I come into this?
It's all well and good chit-chatting, but what about our deal? Did my part, time you did yours.
Ah, indeed, yes. The Black Sapphire. Hansen's stronghold, guarded by elite soldiers. Military quarters are situated on lower levels, while top floors are a decadent haven for the ultra-rich. The building's blueprint was not easily procured, I should say. Hansen guards his hotel secrets as if they were an embarrassing rectal itch. But given a will, ways are usually found. You help a client of mine, they reciprocate, and I gain latitude. Quid pro quo in full effect. The building plans are yours. I'll even throw in vulnerabilities to watch for, a token of my appreciation. And, though this goes without saying, the data, its source, are completely secure. No one knows you have it. Data leaks, or lack thereof, are the difference between myself and, say, the late Mr. Deshawn. The Shard. Black Sapphire info and blueprints. All nooks and crannies. I trust it's all you need to waltz in and perform your planned pirouettes. Yet a word of caution. Even fully prepared, you'll be marching into a pit full of vipers. Watch your step.
No, I don't think we could have got much better than this. Other than a person on the inside, maybe. But even then, that's vulnerable. Interesting. I wonder how differently this would go depending on how the gigs went, right? Because we obviously didn't do exactly what he wanted in some of the gigs, so...
Tick-tock.
Maybe
Time waits for no man.
Maybe killing the Netwatch agent was a bad thing in terms of this. Dealing with Hassan Demir, probably negative in his eyes. So maybe you have to do at least one of those gigs in a way that favors what he wants. So like maybe if we would have
time waits for no man.
If we would have handed Bill and Charlie over, maybe he wouldn't give us this. Right,
thanks Hans.
I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. Truth be told, a few new assignments seem imminent.
Yep.
Let me guess. More local politico gaming?
Activity is abundant in Dogtown, and behind closed doors, plots and schemes. should change ever occur, as it inevitably must, someone really ought to pave the way for a smooth transition.
I really don't think we can discount the chance that he's going to sell us out to Hansen here. Because I just can't see a way where he successfully replaces Hansen. I feel like he could be playing both.
Tick-tock. Time waits for no man.
Alright, yeah, cheers for the new gigs.
Be looking forward to those new gigs then.
You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you.
Interesting.
And V, whatever happens at the Black Sapphire, make sure you come back alive, You're going where local and international politics mix. Strong currents, both.
Make sure to plant my feet firmly then. Later, Hands.
The Chessmen of Mars, Edgar Rice Burroughs. There's a few data shards in here. Why so many candles? Let's read all these. Probably give us some insight into him. Seems like a reasonably cerebral fellow. Now you gotta wonder. Now it's just got in my head about like all that face camouflage that Alex was wearing. Maybe he's got some on. I don't know. I guess he'd feel more comfortable showing his face on the holo if he was using a fake face. But they said that was like Militech experimental stuff, so probably isn't available to someone like Hans. Who knows? Yeah, interesting. Why so many candles? These faces above me. No more harm shall ever meet my body. Everyone is standing while here alone I lie, grieving, feigning. One must be true when one must die. And so buried under these wreaths of leaves I lie, solemnly, agelessly, solitarily. Death, gone silent, once again rushes to my head, though by now I know all comprehension is dead. How I loathe to be accustomed to this grave. To be what I once was, that is all I crave. Translated by Stefano Salsicao. So I guess maybe he feels sort of caged here after his corporate life. Like he's not really living because he's trapped here. Contemporary netrunner groups. Among all notable netrunner groups or cells in recent years, Found in Translation has undoubtedly emerged as the most famous or infamous. Found in Translation, right. The 4 members of the group, known only by their aliases JD, AP, SK, and BPM, primarily target major braindance studios or productions. The first reported cyber attacks perpetuated by FIT were breaches of studio data fortresses that contained braindance files slated for release. They made slight adjustments to the recording data in order to replace positive emotions toward corporations with hot-blooded hate and to erase corporate logos that were planted for promotional purposes. In July 2076, after an FIT-altered version of the Braindance Badlands raid hit the market in the Pacific Northwest, many consumers took to the streets of Seattle in a surge of violent anti-corporate riots. Following the incident, studios tightened security measures and law enforcement authorities formally recognized FIT as a terrorist cell that posed a significant risk to public safety and order. In response, FIT adapted its tactics, rather than solely launching attacks on braindance producers. They have begun to infiltrate domestic and commercial braindance units to corrupt or alter data. Their most recent data manipulation attacks on the Braindance's Wasteland Fury and Slave to the Supervisory Board have cemented their reputation as a formidable netrunner cell that refuses to yield to outside pressure. Yeah, doesn't this tie in a bit with the sort of brainwashing stuff we read about with Night Corp? About how they were trying to implant it in advertising and marketing and BDs. But they're trying to sort of do the same thing with the opposite intention. Stir up like anti-corporate things rather than like, I think that like the Night Corp stuff was encouraging people to be more compliant. Interesting. Chronicles of... Alright, that's not a new one. Can we have a look? Should we look at his computer? His Arasaka branded computer. Don't mind me, Hans. I know this is a bit immersion breaking, sorry. From Mr. Hans to Chester Bennett. Hello, Chester. I must admit that I knew nothing about your commanding officer's affinity for exploring underground bunkers. Is there anything else I've not been made aware of lately? He planned it with Diego and Murphy. Murphy? Spider-Murphy? I was in charge of securing that other thing we've talked about, and I had no idea about Sinosure or anything related. But don't worry, as far as I know, he doesn't even have a buyer for that tech. Got more important things to deal with right now. Regardless, I do hope it was the last time you have kept me in the dark on the matter. Such an approach would not benefit either of us. Kind regards. Thinly veiled threat then. And that's it for this. Right, see you later, Hans. I didn't just read your laptop, I promise. I hate not being able to shut doors, I don't know what it is. Right, nothing else for us in here. Extremely decadent in here. So I can't press that, I'm trying. Interesting. Oh, the VIP area. Let's check that out. Oh, it's locked. Fair enough.
Non, batterie a pas qu'à ben. Non, dis ça pour macaque baguette sale.
Voodoo's in here.
The entire point of being here was to avoid problems. What happened there exactly?
You've seen Lizzie Wizzy. Here. You sure you got your hat on straight?
Lizzie Wizzy, yeah.
Hard to mistake her for anyone else, don't you think? I'm telling you, she came to HH to party the other day.
Right. And us cracks were in her posse too, huh? Or did you come down off glitter too quickly and didn't manage
Let's give Reed a call.
Fuck you, and you just... You know, ask around.
Yeah.
Reed, got the data shard from Hans. Our golden ticket into the Black Sapphire.
Perfect. Send it through. No worries. This connection's secure.
Alright.
Catch. It's on its way.
And reception complete. I'll pass it on to Alex. And as soon as you're ready, join us at the Moth. If I'm not there when you arrive, just wait. Till then.
Alright. Right, let's check the map quickly. Have gigs shown up? Oh right, Aaron's up here. We should go and see what he's got for sale actually, even if he is a bit of a weirdo. Yeah, here are the there's three more gigs. Any in normal Pacifica? No. So we've got 3 more and he offers 10 in total. Excellent. Right, we're on like nearly 1.5 hours, so... Well, maybe go talk to Aaron at the start of the next video, just because it's nearby. We'll check out the Ripper Dock, and then we'll go and talk to Reed, perhaps. Interesting. Really cool meeting Hans. Really cool. Good job we read his character entry just before we went in, actually. But yeah, let's mark this. I hate it when it doesn't mark that. Jesus. I've just gone to like 3 frames a second there.
Invisible hand tune. Clap it right out of the pocket. Then
Right,
go.
guys, we'll leave that one there. We'll go and talk to Aaron in the next video before we go and talk to Reed. And then we'll save gigs for a bit later, perhaps. But the gigs have been really awesome so far. What the hell's happened over there? Yeah. Alright, hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everyone, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.